Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today we're going to be continuing part 2 of this video series doing Marvel characters from a crochet kit that I purchased on Amazon, and we're doing Spider-Man. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in, and for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. So this is what we've made so far. We've made the legs and the body of Spider-Man. We are going to be continuing with the body, and I believe we left off on round 7. So let's push this up here. Okay. So for round 7 we have this is my broken Spider-Man shot glass that I'm using as a paperweight, and it's not really staying put. Okay, so in brackets we have 3 single crochet stitches and an invisible decreasing stitch, and we have to do that 3 times, and then we have to stuff the body. Okay. So this is my yarn that they provided. That's very super annoying. So let's do round 7. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to make a chain for the new round. And then we're going to do 3 single crochet stitches, 1, 2, 3, 3. And then to do the invisible decreasing stitch, we're going to be working the front loops. And what you do is you put your hook into the next stitch, but the front loop only. And then you're going to drop down and put it into the next stitch over, front loop only. Then we're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, and then yarn over and draw through 2. So we basically just turn 2 stitches into 1. So we just got to do this 3 more times. So 3 single crochet stitches, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do the invisible decreasing stitch, front loops only, into the first stitch, and then into the next stitch. We're going to yarn over, pull through both stitches, yarn over, and pull through both loops. Okay, then we're going to do 3 single crochet stitches, 1, 2, 3, and then we have 2 stitches left on this round. Remove the marker. Front loops over only, the invisible decreasing stitch. Stick your hook through the front loop. Stick your hook in the front loop next to it. Yarn over, pull through the stitches, yarn over, pull through both loops. So now we should have 12 stitches, and I'm going to do a slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So put your hook into the 12th stitch, yarn over, we're going to do a slip stitch, pull through everything, and then we're going to mark off the round. and then we're going to stuff it. So we're going to go grab our stuffing, and I'm not too sure how much I'm going to need, so I'm just going to get a little bit to start out with, and I'm going to just shove this in there. Oops. Now this, you got to be careful. I like stuffing enough in my dolls, but if you put too much, Spider-Man's not gonna look like a Spider-Man. Oh man. Let's see what all of this in here looks like. I think it'll be okay. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, let's put this back in here. All right, let's see what round 8 does. Okay, so now we have to do 6 of these invisible decreasing stitches, and we just did 3 of them in the last round, but I will show you one more time how to do them. So we're going to chain 1 like we always do. Then for the invisible decreasing stitch, use the front loops only. Stick it up into this stitch, and then we're going to go to the next one and stick it up in the front loop. Yarn over, pull through both those stitches, yarn over, pull through both those loops. And we're just going to do this all the way around. Remove the marker. Now we're going to count back 6 and do a slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to mark this off. So now that we have that, we can move on to the next round, and now we're going to increase it. So that one I think we already did, and it's basically putting 2 single crochet stitches in the same stitch, but I'm going to show you one more time. So again, chain 1 for the height, and now for each stitch we're going to do an increasing stitch. So stick your hook into the stitch, and we're going to do a single crochet stitch. Then we're going to go back into that same stitch. We're going to do another single crochet stitch. So now we have 2, and we're going to work all the way around. the marker. So now we're going to count back 12 and we're going to do a slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and we're going to mark it. Okay. Then we're going to move on to the next round. So round 10, we have a single crochet stitch and an increasing stitch 6 times. So we're going to end up with 18 stitches. Chain 1 for the height. Then we're going to do a single crochet stitch and then an increasing stitch, single crochet stitch, increasing stitch, I'm going to keep alternating that. Pull out the marker. Last one is an increasing stitch. So now I'm going to count back 18 and do a slip. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to mark this off. Okay. Now for rows 11 through 14, we're going to be doing single crochet stitches. So for the next 4 rows, you guys. this will be easy, but we just have to keep track of which row we're on. So chain 1 for the first one, call this round 11, 18 single crochet stitches. Remove the marker. And count back 18 and do a slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Then I'm going to mark it off. Just grabbing some yarn here, you guys, and then we're going to do round 12, 18 single crochet stitches, chain 1. Remove the marker. Count back 18 and do a slip stitch. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Going to this up. Gonna get more yarn, and then we're gonna do row 13. Chain 1, 18 single crochet stitches. Sorry guys, that noise is the book scraping some stuff. The marker, count back 18 and do a slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I'm going to mark this off. So I didn't get to mention this to you guys earlier, but if you need me to slow up or speed down, there is an option for that in this video. On the corner around here, there should be a gear. Click on that, and then there's going to be playback speeds. You can slow it down or speed it up as much as you need to. Also, if you don't need to hear me talking, you could always click on the CC button for closed captioning, and then lower the volume on your device. But yeah, so now we're going to do the 14th row, chain 1, and we're going to do 18 single crochet stitches. Put this in the right hole. Remove the marker. I want to count back 18 and do a slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm going to mark it off. So now we have to do round 15. Let's see. Okay, so for round 15 we have to do an invisible decreasing stitch and single crochet stitch 16 times. Tangle this yarn here. Okay. Chain 1, and then we're going to be doing the invisible decreasing stitch, so working front loops into the first stitch, then into the next stitch, yarn over, and pull through both loops. Okay, so then we're going to do in single crochet stitch, and we're going to alternate this, so invisible decreasing stitch, and I'm going to do a single crochet stitch all the way around. Remove the marker. So now we're going to count back 12 and do a slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yikes. Then I'm going to mark it off. Then it's asking us to stuff this, and I definitely agree with that. So grab as much as you need for the head. put a little bit more. So for round 16, we have to do 6 invisible decreasing stitches. So chain 1 for the height, then we're going to do 6 of these invisible decreasing stitches. Then remove the marker. Okay. So now we are going to fasten off and close the remaining hole. So I'm going to get a little piece like this, and we're going to fasten this off. Yarn over, pull through the whole thing, and then I'm just going to weave this in and out. You can use the needle if you want, but since I'm just kind of wanting to not have to whip out the needle, I'm just going to put this in every single stitch. You just pull it closed like that, and then you just have to find a moment to kind of secure the excess piece. So I'm just going to tie a knot, reshape your stuffing there, and then I'm going to I'm just going to go right under the surface of the head and come up where that excess piece is, and then I'm going to fish it inside the head, just bringing it down till it disappears. I'm going to have to do it again because it's not fully disappearing. Okay, so we now have our Spider-Man body. Okay. Now moving on to the next page. Oh, they have us embroidering already. No pressure. It says to embroider the spider embroider the spider symbol with 2 strands of black floss. First create the body with several vertical stitches next to each other in figure D. Then add 8 legs with stitches radiating out from the upper half of the spider's body. Number 4. Okay, well, I need this to fit on my desk, so I'm going to put this on here. The pressure is on, you guys. This, I need a better paperweight. I just don't have one. Okay, so I'm going to pull out this little packet they gave us. And I'm going to be using the black floss. Need to find I guess if you remove the needle, again, this is a legit needle. I mean, kudos to them, but you don't want to, you can definitely break your skin with that, which is why I'm using the plastic ones. So we're going to stick this back in here. Okay. Never good at these things. Okay. Here we go. So I'm not sure exactly how much I'm gonna need. And I actually don't have extra, but you know what, it did say, okay, with 2 strands of black floss. What you could do, which I don't really want to do, but I don't know how much I'm gonna need. But see, like, I want my legs to be skinny, if you can see. Like, if putting these 2 together, I don't think that's gonna do that, but if I do one, that's definitely gonna do that. So I know it said 2 strands, and you can comment below if I should really follow their instructions. However, I am a savvy thread saver, and I'm gonna do a single. And this is how I do my single. Just single knot it so you can easily remove it later. But I'm gonna do a single. So we have to sew the widow's body, the spider. Man, this is intense. I'm gonna stick it up the middle. And this might take longer than it would doing a double, but at least I won't waste the floss by doubling up, because we have enough materials to make Spider-Man and Captain America in this kit, but there are other characters, and I want to make sure that I have this floss in case I need it again for the other characters. Could I just go and buy more? Yes. So, but till then, I'm gonna try saving as much as I can so that I don't have to go out and buy more stuff, because you guys, you know, like, that's what we try to do at the same time. Like, we want to be savvy about the money we're spending on these kits, because although it comes with everything you need and that's great, you don't want to waste too much money on these kits. You just go buy a Spider-Man. Okay, so I'm gonna try feeding this. Let's try it this way first. Okay, so I'm gonna start so as I'm pulling that, I was hoping for some of that excess to hide, but that's not happening. So I'm going to try to fish it into the body. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's too short. Okay. And it came out anyway. Yikes. I normally save the detailing last in the video because you guys don't need to see me struggle with this. Or maybe you do. I don't know. I think I'm wrapping up the 1/2 of this spider. So I believe I have my spider body. And now I gotta do 8 legs. To try to tie this off, I'm going to stick the needle in this last pull through that I'm doing. I'm going to do it twice. I mean, I don't know if you have a way to do this. This is just how I do it. But comment below if you have your own way. Then I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to grab my crochet needle just under the surface. So this is my attempt. I'm going to cut this piece off here. Okay. My Spiderman. This one here is kind of hidden. Okay, so then we can move on to the arms. We'll have to make two. Let me just wrap this up, you guys. Yeah, because we didn't double side this, we still have one nice continuous embroidery floss that I can use for another time. Okay. So let's continue with the rest of this. With red, so we can probably take this blue away. Blue right here. So we have to make a magic ring. And how we do that is we wrap around the finger twice. Put a little overage like this so you can take your middle finger and hold it down. Then we're going to grab the needle and slip it underneath the three pieces. And then I'm going to pull it back out, slipping this piece under these two. And then I'm going to yarn over and pull through the loop. Okay, and after you do that, you can just slip the magic loop off your finger. Now we have to do 6 single crochet stitches. Just getting some yarn here. Okay, chain 1 for the height, and then 6 single crochet stitches in this magic loop, put the hook into the magic loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. So we just have to do this 5 more times. Into the magic loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it actually looks like we're going to be using blue. Anyway, so just double check to see if you have 6 stitches. Okay, and then how this magic loop works is you have these 2 loops here. We're going to pull this side and see which one starts pulling first. The front one. So now that we know that, we have to pull this end of that front loop out so that the back one will start following in. And this is probably the easiest way to get both of them to hide. Nice and neat. So we pulled that enough to where I can't pull anymore. Now we can pull this excess piece here and make this loop disappear. And once we have that, I'm going to count 6 stitches and do a slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. So now we're moving on to rounds 2 through 4, and what we have to do is do 6 single crochet stitches. So for 3 rows, we're going to do that. Chain 1. Oh, let's mark this off. Actually twisted. We're marking this one right here. I feel like my motor skills have definitely gone kaput. That's because it's late, you guys, and I'm actually getting tired. So honestly, I don't know if I can stick it out this video. But let me take a little break and see what happens with that. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I'm actually going to do a part 3 because it is late. I am getting sleepy, and actually I have the dishwasher on now, so that is going to be buzzing in the background. But anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next part 3. That's 3, not 2. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.